most important steps in ballet is the demi-plié. It is the basis of all of our turns and jumps. So from the very beginning at the bar, you want to make sure that you're working in a proper demi-plié. So let's look at demi-plié in first position. Taking our first position, as we lower the weight down into the demi-plié, the knees go out over the toes. You want to think about the hips turning out from the very top of the thighs. The very top of the legs is where the beginning of your turnout. It's not just in your feet. So you really want to feel the weight evenly distributed from the heels all the way out to the toes. And you take your demi, the knees go out over the toes, the hips open up, and as you stretch, lift up the front of the hips and use the back of the back of the thighs to turn the legs out. So looking at it from the demi, looking at the demi in the profile, so the knees go out over the toes and use the muscles up the front to lift. So you never want to see this happening. You don't want to stick the butt out, nor do you want to tuck under, right? It's a lift up the front and stretch, right? So think about these muscles turning the hips out from the very top of the legs. Demi and stretch. Now, if the weight is, if you're rolling too far forward, if you're rolling over as you do your demi-plié and the knees are going ahead of the toes, that means that your you're turning out too much. That's not your proper turnout. So you want to take a little bit more shallow first position, right? So that the knees are actually over the toes. Now, that's also if you're too far out, like you're taking this 180-degree turnout, that's really bad for your knees. So again, always want to watch out for the knees. So take a little bit more shallow first position. Good. And that's how we do a proper demi-plié.